Hi everybody and welcome. I'm the Shadow Cat and this is a preview for Fantasy Flight Games Edge of the Empire. Well, basically it's a Star Wars system by Fantasy Flight Games. Okay, basically there are 7 types of dice. 3 good, 3 bad, and 1 that more or less sits in between them. Now, I'm actually going to let up to 4 players say exactly what these dice mean or do. Links will be in the description. They will be, trust me, okay? Yeah, I know, don't look at that thing there, okay? Okay, basically you get 3 types of good dice. You have your ability dice, which basically runs with your characteristics, okay? You also have your proficiency dice, which is really awesome and really cool. These are your boost dice, okay, which have successes, which are the explosions, and advantages, which are those really weird winged things. Also, which are good, are, well, not good, but absolutely freaking awesome. These are what are known as triumphs, and will make really good stuff happen. This is more or less a destiny point roller. We'll cover destiny points roller in a moment, thanks to up to 4 players. Yeah, I know, they're getting really good thing. Anyway, right, this is what's called a challenge dice, which is an upgrade dice, basically. This is your basic difficulty dice, okay? It has failures and threats on, okay? Oh, and blank sides. I think a few dice have blank sides. Yeah, I think every dice apart from this one and this one. Oh, yeah. So basically every dice but this has a blank side, which is not good. Well, it's good, but it's not bad. Right, anyway, this one you roll your destiny with. So basically, if you roll 2 black spots, then 2 of your destiny counters that you start off with basically as a pool, and they start off black. Okay. Someone rolls double white, you then get 2 white added to the pool, and so on and so forth, until you have enough for all the players, or enough that is rolled by all the players. Okay. Now then, I said successes, so we'll go back. So we're going to go to these guys. Okay, so here we go up here with your green dice and your purple dice. Okay, so basically, whenever you want to do something, you roll a number of green dice equal to your characteristics. The Games Master will tell you what's the difficulty level, and that's the number of purple dice you roll. So basically, if it's 4D, the difficulty is 4, you roll 4 of these, which is not good, but it's not bad either. You could be rolling the max, which is 5, but the GM could spend a destiny point and you roll 4 of these and 1 of these, but we'll cover this one a bit later on. Anyway, going back, so you'll notice here and here that there is successes, which are the explosions, and the triangles, which are failures. So basically the failures cancel out the successes. So if you have more successes left over than you have failures, then it worked, basically. On other dice, you see these symbols here, which are threats and advantages. Now, the advantages also help with gaining more information, and the threats, as I say here, also cancel out these guys. So now then, these two dice here, the black and the blue, the boost, which is the blue one, and the setback, which is the black one. Now they all have a blank on one of the faces, apart from that one, but we'll get to that in a minute. This one, you can see, has an advantage and a success. The maximum you can get is 2 advantages, or you can have a success and an advantage. There is also a single advantage and a single success, which is really good, but the blue dice actually has 2 blanks, as does the setback dice. As before, the failure again cancels out the success. Okay, so the link for this page will be in the description. Now, the white die, as I said, is your force die. So if you have force powers and you roll how many force die the actual skill will tell you to roll. If you have something like Ogdude's character generator, then that will actually put it in there into your own dice pool, which will be the yellow, purple, blue, and the force die. Now going on to the next page. Oh, if you want to pause anywhere during these, go for it. Okay. Oh, I need to move this one down a little bit more so you can actually see. There. Okay. Okay. So there's that. So going on to page 2. The yellow die, as I said, is your proficiency dice and has a really cool thing called a triumph. The challenge dice has something really nasty called a despair, and here you go. And some crazy stuff happens with each. As I said earlier, the destiny tokens, when you roll the force die, you actually generate the destiny points. So whatever you roll on the destiny pool dice is what you put in. Okay. Oh, also, successes remove strain, but strains and strain are really weird because we'll cover that in a separate video. Actually, what I can do is I can actually put a link into Tommy R's YouTube channel, and in there are some explanations of how strain works. Strain is basically stress and how much stress you can take before passing out. So if you have a strain limit of say 13 and you take 14 strain, that's it, you pass out until someone comes along and jabs you and does a medical check. Okay, so with these two things, you can actually upgrade your dice pool, and the GM can downgrade your chances of success by, if he flips a dark side to a light, you remove a purple die and you add a red die. Simple? Yeah. Don't worry, these links for this website will be in the description below. So this is how you more or less play Star Wars Edge of the Empire. Now what we'll do is we'll go in and get their thing of play. So here we go with up to 4 players. This is one of their latest strips. Oops, no, we don't want cast, we want earlier strips. And where are we? Here we go. Getting into character, I think it is. Actually, no, I think it is the next one. Let's see. You can tell this is not scripted. No? Okay, actually, you know what? It's probably in one of the earlier ones, the one that says versus. Anyway, so here we go. Oh no, forget that. Oh dear, I'm not having a good day today, am I? Yeah, let's try getting into character. Yeah, so here you go. Oh, also, initiative rolls are done by either cool or vigilance. Vigilance means that you have no idea that the fight was going, but cool tells you that you know that the fight was gonna come. Okay, so we won't bother with that one. Okay, so basically we will stay with these two. So anyway, if that doesn't help, drop us a line down below